What up?
What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? What up?
What up? So we're doing something a little different this week for a bonus episode. I've got some shit going on this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's nothing cool like flying to Vegas just to hang out with a comedian, but we still wanted to give you something of a bonus episode. So we're going to talk about a little bit. Okay, the whole episode is going to be about trans. So just
buckle in.
all right. So I think tomorrow is the beginning of the Trans Day of Reconciliation or whatever the fuck it's called.
It's repatriation. Trans Day of Reparations, right? Yeah,
So-
it's where they kill all the non-trans people or something.
What is it actually called?
Trans Day of Revenge is what they're calling it.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
That doesn't sound like something that would fly. Hold on. I'm going to. Trans Day of Vengeance.
Vengeance.
Trans Day of Vengeance, not revenge.
No, vengeance. Isn't vengeance and revenge the same thing?
Trans Day of Vengeance canceled due to credible threat. What?
They're going to get revenge for this one. Does that what it said? Canceled?
Trans Day of Vengeance canceled due to credible threat to life and safety.
Of who?
Less than a day after vowing to go ahead with a rally in Washington, D.C. advocating for transgender rights, a group of organizations that had been planning the event has canceled the Trans Day of Vengeance over credible threat. The Trans Radical Activist Network, the TRAN, this is a fucking joke, dude.
The Tran.
I am the Clit Commander.
This shit was written by Kevin Smith.
A collection of transgender activist groups had previously noted that it had received threats. Isn't that the whole point of why they were why they were protesting?
Right. Trans Day of Vengeance, but if you threaten us, we're not doing it.
Because we ain't got no balls.
Oh, Jesus criminy, man.
Well, that's not going to stop us. So
Of course
we
not.
had planned on talking about the Trans Day of Vengeance to lead into something else anyway. So it doesn't matter if they're
Right.
doing it or not doing it.
Right. Yeah, no. In my mind, they're doing it. Fuck it. I don't care.
But it does take away the reasoning. So what we're going to do is spend about the next hour or so explaining how to fuck a trans person.
It's for
So-
informational purposes only. I don't recommend it.
No. So I bought a I guess you'd call it a book. It's like a handwritten manifesto by somebody who fucks trans people.
Right. That's a
And then
how-to
we-
guide.
And then we were just going to go page by page and go through it
Right.
in an attempt to show the trans vengeancers that it's like putting a black owned on the business
Right. Yeah,
during riots.
we're with you.
Right. We are our trans allies.
Right. We're trying to get your surgically altered clit off.
Your surgically enhanced clit.
So, sorry. Surgically constructed.
All right. So I'm going to put this book up on the screen. You're going to have to
All
give
right.
me a second here. Okay.
All right.
But I want to go here.
Oh, boy. Oh,
And-
boy.
And
Does it say who did the artwork?
I think it's the same guy that scribbled all the words. Hold on. I'm still trying to figure out how to
I was
fucking
gonna
do
say,
this.
how'd
You're
you-
distracting me. Will you hold on?
My
Fuck.
bad.
There's so many stupid icons on this stupid fucking Apple computer. It's stupid.
You gotta,
Here it is.
you gotta pay more for the one with less icons.
Okay. Now is it full screen?
Yes.
Okay. This is issue 0. It came out October 2010. Okay.
80-page giant.
So, yeah, I was going to say, keep in mind, this is 80 pages long.
Oh, Jesus.
Also,
Christ.
why can't we make a book like this? It's just writing on copy paper.
Right. All right, let's do it. Why can't we make a how to fuck trans people book? That's like right up our alley.
Oh, why don't we make a, like, how not to fuck a trans?
No, how to fuck fat people. Why would we not make how to fuck a fat guy?
Fuck you. All right. You ready?
Yeah. Yes.
So I urge all of you that that normally just listen to the episode to go to the link in the Patreon so you can look at the book as well.
Oh, Jesus. All right. What the fuck am I looking at here? I did this issue myself. Now it's your turn. So that's like, what's above the fingers there?
Okay, so this is going to be a poor audio listen.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like if it's me trying to explain what these drawings are, okay, you know, like there's a drawing of some girl with a dick pegging somebody with it doesn't even make any sense. I don't know.
No. No, yeah. So he's got a dick, but he's also wearing a strap on?
Right.
I don't.
Okay. It says, I made fucking trans women number 0 over the course of a year or so all by myself. It would not have been possible, though, without your support. Finishing this zine, is it zine or zine? Zine in Iowa was hard, and I sincerely appreciate the help of everyone who even asked about the project. Your words kept me going. Thank you to all of you who gave your encouragement, your dollars for paper and glue sticks.
This guy's in 3rd grade.
I actually did use them for that. Your kind words, your input. Thank you to everyone who helped me think. Whatever, I don't care. Cherry, Molly, Annie, Tranny. Okay.
I don't. What the fuck, man? So this is just porn then. Oh, and words. So many words.
Yeah, I'm not. Maybe this is just not a good idea.
The anatomy lesson. Consider this your trigger warning. This is just a gay sex porn magazine.
Some basic facts about penises. Penises or clits? Structurally, penises are almost identical to clitorises because both develop from the same basic tissues.
Everything develops from the same basic tissues, doesn't it?
This is a fairly well-known fact these days, but it bears repeating. Both the penis and the clitoris are composed of erectile tissue.
Is that the technical term, erectile tissue? Learn something new every day.
Suck on your date's clit when it's soft.
Okay.
Lube up the glands and fuck her with your hand. That is a t-shirt.
Okay. Document everything? That just sounds so like sexy. It's like intimate. Hold on, I gotta write this down.
The frenulum sounds like a carnival ride, and you can make it one in your mouth.
I don't. This is so stupid.
All right. Well, we can do something else.
No. This is. I mean, this whole thing is stupid. It's not that this is stupid. This whole movement is retarded.
I don't even know if we can show this. Like, I'm wondering if this will get our, because even unlisted, like I think the algorithm can see cocks.
Big clits. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know that this book was going to be like this. Is that a space helmet? Branches of the genitiformal nerve. What? So do you need to learn all about the genitiformal nerve to have sex with a trans person? It's just not worth it, right? I mean,
okay. Some thoughts on making the most of your PIG and plexus nerves. Let's strategize some ways to stimulate as many nerves as once as possible. Here's one way to stimulate all 4 at the same time. Fuck your partner in the ass with a dildo in a harness. At the same time, use one of your hands to muff one of her cunts and the other to rub her clit. How many?
Muff one of her cunts?
See, what this is telling me is I don't know nearly as much about sex as what I thought. Because I didn't know cunts was ever plural with...
If there's not more than one woman, how do
Right.
you have more than one cunt?
Or let her fuck her own clit while you fuck her reverse cowgirl with both hands in her muff. Who calls it a muff? Or muffing stimulates the I and the G and the plexus. Anal and muffing and oral. Anal... or taint and rimming and oral, or taint and hand job and anal.
So this is so dumb. It's literally taking all of the like personal out of this completely, and we're turning this into a very clinical thing.
Oh, that fuck her and her cunts is clinical.
Yes, there's not clinical in like a stuffy way, but clinical in like a zero emotion. Like if you just follow this instruction guide to the letter, you will have good sex with a trans person. Like you don't make sure you don't look them in the eye. You don't want any kind of emotional connection.
Muffing is the word that I use to describe the act of being fucked in one or both of my linguinal canals.
What the hell's a linguinal?
These are the twin pockets that are situated in the groin above and behind the testicles and scrotum. They are physically sealed from the outside by the scrotum, but can still be penetrated basically by turning the pocket outside in. Who would... Do you know what they're talking about?
No.
Okay. Have you... Like when you were exploring your body.
Today or...
Anytime. I don't care.
Okay.
Did you ever like push up into... Like if you had a pussy, where it would be at? Like feeling... Like pushing your ball sack, but not... Getting your balls out of the way.
No.
And then feeling the hole where you're... You've never done that?
No, I'm afraid I'd lose one of my balls.
No, your balls stay on the outside.
Oh.
Oh.
No, I have not done that.
I cannot believe that. Like, have you ever massaged your balls when you're masturbating?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever pushed your balls out of the way and finger fucked yourself in the hole that is right behind where your balls are?
Oh, yeah. Why didn't you just say that? No, of course I haven't.
That's so weird.
Is it?
It's like you don't even know your own body.
No, I think you're misunderstanding. When you penetrate yourself,
But you're not there's a scrotum skin that's blocking you from being gay.
I don't know that I've ever heard that sentence before. There's a scrotum skin that's blocking you from being gay. Just can we concentrate on that for just a second? That one threw me off. All right.
The outside in scrotum then acts as a natural and flexible barrier, and either one or both can be fucked. There are almost always two linguinal canals, one on each side. In this article, I will use the term linguinal ring and the entrance to the linguinal canal interchangeably. Likewise, I will also use the term linguinal canal and the word I use for these parts of my body, my cunts.
I got two cunts, one on each side of my dick. What the fuck, man?
The linguinal canals are internal passages that hold the testicles inside the body. When the testicles descend during puberty, they descend from the linguinals. After puberty, the testicles enlarge and the linguinal canals tighten slightly, making it more difficult for the testicles to ascend.
Okay. So let's fuck those.
Fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck you and your cunts.
Right in your left cunt.
Tucking is the word trans ladies most often use to describe the daily practice of binding the genitals. Depending on the woman and her practice, it can be very painful or very comforting, or perhaps both. Not all trans women tuck the same way. Sometimes all that you need or want to do is push your sexy parts between your legs and pull on your underwear. Sometimes you want most of your external genitalia inside of you. Huh? Huh?
No, I want my external genitalia inside of you. I think this guy's got it wrong.
There's also the option of pushing the testicles back up into the body, which sounds a lot more painful than it is. When I mention tucking in this article, this is the kind I'm talking about. This kind of tucking begins with the act of penetrating the linguinal canals with the testicles. Fucking someone by penetrating their linguinal canals is what I refer to as muffing in this article. Whether or not you end up using your testicles to penetrate your own cunts, I'm going to show you how to muff by this method first.
How can did you write this sentence and like as a serious person? I don't understand.
Side note, I really like getting fucked this way, but it's not for everyone. Many trans women have complicated and or negative feelings about their biological testicles, so please explore and discuss muffing with care. Can I fuck your cunt?
Which one? So that means you can finger fuck somebody's cunt while you're sucking their cock. That's so weird. Never knew that was possible.
What do we got here? The untucked gonads and their environs. My penis MySpace picture from 2008.
Just pictures of dicks. Cool. Just a guy holding his nuts. Just look at my nuts.
He's fingering his linguini.
He's fingering his linguini. Italian people are cool.
You can use each of the testicles to penetrate its own cunt and follow it with your fingers. And once you've figured this part out, you can also circumvent the balls entirely. You can stick all sorts of things in your cunt. Since there are two cunts, you can also split the difference and fuck each individually and completely if you'd like. The particulars of what feels good and what works best will vary from body to body and person to person. Let's try walking before running. To get you started, here are a few very basic ways of fucking the linguini canal for beginners.
Is that how they came up with the canals in Italy? This is the whole idea of having a canal came from fucking a linguini canal back in the day?
Do you want to know about the basic ways of fucking your linguini canal?
Yes.
Okay.
Didn't we already talk about that?
I don't know. I think this book might repeat itself.
All right.
Manual penetration. Gently push your fingers up through the linguini ring and start fucking. Very basic, but lots of fun.
I want to get a linguini ring. That sounds cool.
You know what? If we were to create like a mafia, that's what we should call it, is the linguini ring.
That's what we need to change our Patreon. We're starting the linguini ring.
Auto penetration. What a sexy word. Push the testicles in, then let it slide out. Repeat. The testicle stimulates the nerves inside the linguini canal, and in turn, in and out movement through the linguini ring stimulates the testicle. Two distinct nerve centers push against each other as the body literally fucks itself. And also very basic, lots of fun.
Uh-huh. Sounds like it.
Massage. This is the third and final way to fuck yourself. Push the testicle through the linguini ring and gently hold it in place from the outside. You'll find that the thumb is so what happens if it gets stuck in there? Like I'm having a little hesitation about fucking myself with my balls.
Just go to the emergency room. My balls are stuck in my linguini ring.
No. Can you imagine me walking into the emergency room and saying, my testicle is stuck in my left cunt?
Have a seat over there with the rest of them. That's what all of them are here for.
Sir, are you sure you don't mean gunt? Push the testicle through the linguini ring and gently hold it in place from the outside. You'll find the thumb is very useful for this. Now, that's one of the good things about having opposable thumbs.
You can fuck your cunts.
Now push your fingers into the linguinal. Your fingers are inside. However, many feel best. You can also massage from the outside where the testicle bulges against the abdomen. Persistent massage will stimulate spinal nerves and can produce orgasms without even necessarily involving the penis. This takes some practice, but it can be really worth it. In issues to come, I hope to hear more about muffing and other trans women. What else have you tried?
Oh, Jesus fuck.
Why is there vice grips?
That's kind of what I was thinking. What in the fuck is going on here?
At a certain point when I was a little kid, all the little... I'm not reading that. This is... It's like a crazy person's scrapbook.
Yes.
I can't...
I don't understand why these people have such a fascination with showing pictures of their dick. I don't get it. Like look, here's my dick, and I'm going to teach you how to fuck people. I don't understand this. It makes zero sense to me. Like, I can't relate to this kind of like, I think it's, what are they, autogynephilia? Is that what they call it?
I don't know.
It's like a fetish for just showing people your dick. It's weird.
You can actually do more with a soft penis than a hard one if you are creative.
I'm not creative at all.
What are you going to do? Just mash it against somebody?
Yes. Mash it against their leg while they're sleeping.
Some trans women like fucking and penetrating with their own genitals, and likewise, lots of us like getting blowjobs, especially if they're done enthusiastically and well. But keep in mind that a soft penis works differently, so going down might look and feel very different. Personally, I don't feel that blowjob skills translate very effectively to a soft penis. But on the other hand, knowing how to fuck a girl with your mouth seems to translate very well to a soft penis.
Wait. What? None of that makes any sense.
Remember to lubricate. But most importantly, remember your own enthusiasm and pleasure. If you're not having fun after a while, find a way to have fun or move on to something else.
Let's go to the park. This sucks.
She just couldn't get hard.
My girlfriend couldn't get hard, so it just didn't work.
I don't think that anyone has ever complimented me on how sexy my penis looks when it's soft. But whatever, it's totally sexy.
Yeah, this guy's got problems. Like, he thinks that his own dick is sexy. That's fucked, man. Do you think? Wait, hold on, stop. Wait. Do you think your own dick is sexy? Your soft dick? Do you think your soft dick is sexy?
I don't think my soft dick, my hard dick, my in-between dick. No, it's a dick. Like it's
right? It's not sexy. I don't even understand how women think dicks are sexy.
Okay. Has your wife ever asked you to send you a picture of your dick?
No,
you know
of course
why?
not. What?
Do you know why?
Yeah, because dicks are gross.
Yeah, because it's a dick.
Right. Nobody wants to see it.
It's not like it's tits.
Right. She has asked me to send a picture of my tits.
All right. We're already on page 56.
Oh, good.
Just scrolling through. This is garbage.
Yeah. It looks like like you said, a scrapbook of a psychopath.
Okay.
Next issue. Yeah.
Anal sex, trans and trans sex, BDSM, your submissions. Did I mention anal sex?
So is this the guy that wrote it? I think it is.
Miranda Darling is a 20-year-old trans dyke and student. A queer, a dork, a cocksucker, and lots of other things. Her interests include the history of medicine, the 1920s literature, masculinity as cultural narrative, homos, conversation, and the history of eugenics and racism. Mira reads comic books and can't take the cold.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
All right. Well, that's it.
It literally looks like this is something that you would read like if you were going through like let's say like what's that guy, Jeffrey Dahmer? Like the first people that went through his apartment after he was arrested and just looking through his stuff. Like you would find that book. Like it's like psychopath shit.
Okay, so that was supposed to carry us for an hour.
Uh-huh.
So what you doing?
What's going on, YouTube? I thought that book was going to be a lot different.
Well, I'm sorry.
You know what you should do? You should start selling copies of that book. You bought it digitally, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should start selling copies of it. Put it on Amazon self-publish. And
no.
Maggie, it's yours now.
I bought it.
Well, yeah, what are they going to do? What's this dude's going to sue you? He's too busy taking pictures of his dick. He can't sue you.
Yeah, see, I don't know that I want to go through. Okay. That was obviously the writings of a psychopath.
Yep.
Is that the type of person that I want to start a war with. Like I'm sure that I will eventually get murdered. I don't think I'm going to die. I think I'm going to get killed by a random black guy. You know that already.
Right. So I can't imagine this person's going to murder you. What I think will happen is they will cut your dick off and just keep it and keep you alive. And maybe even transplant somebody else's dick on yours or something. I really don't know.
I don't want to do that either.
Why? That'd be fun. So
I'm struggling over here.
I think for a lot of those like trans surgeries, don't they cut off like a big, huge chunk of your forearm? Like they take the skin off your forearm to make your penis.
Is that true?
I think so. Look it up. I'm pretty sure they take like from your elbow, like the
what? Hold on. What am I looking at? How female to male?
Phalloplasty or whatever.
No, female to male.
Female to male penis. Yes. Penis.
Bottom surgery.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you want to fucking call it bottom surgery. Fucking irritates
it's
the
not
shit
top
out of me.
surgery.
Yeah, I know.
How does female to male surgery work? Removal of the uterus, known as a hysterectomy. Removal of a vagina, known as a vaginisectomy. Construction of a penis through medioplasty or phalloplasty. This is so exhausting. Before having, there's no way that I could be trans. Like, I can't even read the article without getting wore out.
Never mind, I don't want a penis.
Before female to male gender affirming surgery, a person will receive testosterone platelet. I don't care. Chest restructuring, removal of the uterus. Okay, a medioplasty is a method of constructing a new penis or a neopenis, which I would take one of those.
I'll take a neopenis if it has one of those, like a cloak.
Dark sunglasses.
Yes, and dark sunglasses. My new penis can dodge bullets.
It involves changing the clitoris into a penis. A person will receive hormone therapy before the surgery to enlarge the clitoris for this purpose. During the procedure, the surgeon also removes the vagina.
Cool.
So weird. In addition, they lengthen the urethra and position it through the neopenis. To achieve the lengthening, the surgeon uses tissues from the cheek, labia minora, or other parts of the vagina. The aim of this is to allow the person to urinate while standing. That's the aim of the whole thing.
I sure would like to stand while I pee.
Another option is the Centurion procedure, which involves repositioning round ligaments under the clitoris to increase the girth of the penis. An advantage of medioplasty is that the neopenis may become erect due to the erectile abilities of clitoral tissue. However, a neopenis resulting from medioplasty is often too small for penetrative sex.
I can get hard, but I can't fuck you.
A phalloplasty uses grafted skin, usually from the arm, thigh, back, or abdomen, to form. I would get one from my abdomen. That would be huge.
It's like killing two birds with one stone.
I'd have like a big elephant trunk. Doctors consider taking skin from the forearm to be the best option. Compared with what tattoo do you have on your forearm?
I got refuse and resist. I'm right across my penis. So, how is it the best option? Then don't you have like a big, huge scar on your arm?
Yeah, but
now you have a penis. Do they look real?
I don't know.
Oh.
However, this neopenis cannot become erect on its own. After a period, so you got to make a choice. Okay. Now, help me understand this, and I'm being serious.
Okay.
I want you to put yourself in the mindset of a mentally deficient female.
Okay.
Who is struggling for attention. So now is going to transition into male.
Yep.
Are you there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm here.
So right now,
Yep.
No, are you in that headspace?
No, yeah, I am.
Okay.
Always.
Okay, so I'm the doctor. I'm Dr. Doug.
Okay.
And you are, what's your assigned name?
So I'm a female trying to be a male. My assigned name would be Gabriella.
Okay, Gabriella, thank you for coming in. It is a $150 copay. Did you take care of that already?
Yes, I paid up front.
Okay. Well, I'm going to wait to get confirmation from my nurse to make sure the payment went through before I continue this conversation. Okay, so Gabriella, what is your new name going to be once we get your dick on you?
Gabriel.
Oh, you're going to be one of them, huh? I
Right.
bet when you have kids, you're going to have them all start with the same fucking letter too.
Yes. It's Zeke, Zeus, and Zappo. Couldn't think of another Z word.
Okay, so you have your choice.
Yeah.
So what? Let me look through your chart here. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, Gabriella. I gotta grab your chart. Okay. I'm gonna go through your chart here.
Okay. We still use paper charts here.
So it says here that you are in need of a dick.
Desperately.
Okay. Would you like a small dick that gets hard?
Uh-huh.
Now, mind you, it's going to be too small for you to actually put inside of anybody, but you will be able to get a boner.
Okay.
Or would you like a big, massive fucking crank that just hangs there and you can't do anything with other than smack yourself in the belly button?
I mean, I always hear guys talking about wanting a big dick, so I'm going to go with the big dick. How important could it possibly be to have an erection? Nobody ever talks about having an erection. They always talk about having a fat cock. So I'm going to take the fat cock.
Okay, hold on. Fat cock, got it?
Fat cock? I noted that on your chart.
All right. So, Gabriella, during the phalloplasty, I will perform a vaginisectomy and lengthen the urethra to allow for urination through the penis. So
Yay!
you, Gabriella, will be able to pee standing up, which is, I think, why you are here.
Yes, that's all I've ever wanted in my life.
You know, we could save you a bunch of pain, a bunch of suffering, and a bunch of money if you just piss standing up now and cleaned up the mess afterwards.
You'll be off better financially if you just buy new pants every time you pee. It still costs you less money.
So I want you to keep in mind, you will have numerous surgical visits. There is a chance that your newfound neopenis will probably rot. Like, I just need you to keep that in mind.
Probably gonna rot. All right.
You still good? You still like to proceed?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is hollow out and reposition your labia majora to form a scrotum. And then I'm going to insert silicone testicular implants. Does that sound great?
This sounds awesome.
Okay. So we should probably talk about the recovery time. Here, I'm supposed to read this to you. The recovery time from female to male surgery varies depending on the type of procedure and factors such as your overall health and lifestyle choices.
Can you hold on? Can you see the screen?
No.
I want you to pull the screen up because I want you to see this.
Why do you have that on the screen?
Because I want you to see it. Because it looks amazing.
So it's all the way around the forearm?
Yes. They take all of the skin around your whole fucking arm.
Can you get that off my screen, please?
It's amazing.
Oh, God, I would have such a fat dick.
I want to see if they can take skin off both my forearms and make it that much bigger around. I want to be fucking bigger than a soup can.
No, I just want to be a big limp Folgers can between my legs.
So I don't understand how you could look at those pictures and say, "Yep, that's what I want." It's like, what?
I want that
you've-
one.
Yeah, you've seen dicks before, obviously, and that doesn't look like a dick that would be comfortable to have hanging between your legs. Like none of that looks comfortable, and now your arm is fucked up for the rest of your life. I don't understand the appeal.
And okay, in all seriousness, what is the point of having a dick if it can't get hard? Like, I'm being serious. Other than being able to pee standing up.
No, you're missing something even more important. What's the point of having a dick if you can't ejaculate sperm to get someone pregnant? That's what the fucking thing is for.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Do you not understand what your
okay.
penis is for?
Okay, are you telling me that's the only thing you use your penis for? Of course
Yeah,
not.
yes.
Don't be a numbnut.
Yes, no, that's the only thing I use my penis for.
Okay, we're doing that then.
What are we doing? What else do you use it for? Let me tell you, you're one of those guys that pisses out of their penis. Idiot. I try to keep my penis clean. I don't want piss going through there. I had it redirected years ago.
No, if they came up with a surgery that they could sew on a big fat hog for you,
Yes.
and it could get hard,
Yes.
and you could come, and it would feel as good, like if you were to be able to go to the doctor and say, I want to be able to come and have it feel as good as when Doug comes.
Right.
Then I can
right.
understand why they would do the surgery. But to just have a flaccid piece of forearm hanging between your legs doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand the purpose.
No, I mean, it doesn't, I don't either. I don't get it.
Like it would look like your dick was in a car wreck. Like it would look like you know how people name their, like, everybody's got a name for their dick.
Yeah.
Do you think like if you were a trans woman, you pull it out and say, I call her Lady Diana?
I sure hope so.
I call mine Ryan Dunn.
Oh, Jesus. So wouldn't it be weird? Let's just say whatever size they give you a big fat fucking hog, and it's bigger than the one you have now. Imagine
Okay, I am.
imagine your cock is huge, not hard, but huge all the time. Like it doesn't ever, like there's no, like it gets small when you're not using it. It grows when you need it. There's none of that. It's like big, like a loaf of bread all the time. It doesn't make any sense.
Like a sweaty, swollen, ground up loaf of bread.
Yes.
No, it's like
no, it's one of those tubes of hamburger. Those fucking 5-pound tubes of hamburger.
I was going to say uncooked meatloaf. So same thing.
Yes. Yeah. Do you want to, like, you would think that after the novelty wears off, like, hey, look at this thing. Like after the first month, you just get tired of carrying it around with you. It's just like, I mean, sometimes I forget I have a penis. It just it goes away when I don't need it. That thing never goes away, and you never need it because it doesn't do anything. So it's like you get the worst of both worlds.
Okay, so what do we do about this? How do we fix this? How do we fix trans?
I don't know. I don't have the answer, man. I really don't.
You think we should do like a fundraiser of some sort, or
What's the money gonna go to?
I was thinking detrans. Like if we could start a GoFundMe to pay for detransing, or
Like forcefully? Like yeah, I think, I don't know. This goes against everything I believe, but I think I believe this. If you like take somebody's forearm and you cut the skin off and you make a new penis out of it for them, I think you should lose your license. Like you shouldn't be a doctor, right? I mean,
do you think that, okay, if a female So complicated. If a female
Uh-huh.
goes through the neopenis surgery,
Yeah.
and then decides to detransition,
Uh-huh.
so do they cut her dick off and then sew that back onto her forearm, like stretch
sure
it back
hope so.
around?
That would be awesome.
But if they removed the vagina,
Do they keep it in a jar? This is just in case you change your mind.
look, this is only good for 5-6 months tops. So
No, they pickle it. It's good. It's fine. Everything will be just fine.
what I don't understand is, okay, so if my daughter
Yeah.
or son
Yeah.
was to come to me and say, look, I think I was born in the wrong body, that whole thing,
Yeah.
I, of course, as a parent, want to support them in anything that they do, but I feel like it would be my job to stop them from doing permanent damage.
Of course. That used to be like the standard of care for your kids, but now that's changed. Standard of care is like, oh, you picked up a Barbie doll. We need to get you in to have your dick cut off.
It's a good thing that you didn't share that Barbie doll story too early.
Right? I might not have a dick anymore. So have you ever seen that show? Or you probably never seen the show, but I Am Jazz, that Jazz Jennings show
No.
about the fucking transgender celebrity, some celebrity kid that's transgender going through the surgery or whatever.
Is it related to Peter Jennings?
I don't think so.
Okay.
So there's a clip. It's like, I don't know, 20-second clip or whatever. I've never watched the show, but the mom of this girl is talking to her friends and she's telling a story about sometimes I wake up Jazz in the middle of the night and I take that dilator and I tell her, you shove this in your vagina or I'm going to do it for you, because if we don't put this in her vagina every day, that thing will close up. Like, I can't understand how
that's just being a good mom.
is it? Is it? If you don't shove this inside you, I'm going to shove it inside you. That sounds like being a terrible mom.
No, you don't want your son daughters.
you don't want your son daughter's neo vagina to close up.
You don't want her to misdilate or disdilate or whatever the fuck it's called.
It's de-dilate.
Okay, so I'm sitting here looking through pictures of Jazz Jennings.
Uh-huh.
She's not even hot. Like, why does she have her own show?
It's a guy.
Right. Whatever.
Why you think? Why does she
I
have
don't
her own
understand.
She's a it's a celebrity. He's some famous person's kid, like Sonny Bono or something, Sonny and Cher or whatever, Donnie and Marie, or I don't know. It's some famous person's kid, I think.
I Am Jazz.
God, I wish I could find that fucking
No,
clip.
Jeanette Jennings and Greg Jennings.
Yeah, Sonny Bono, like I said.
Jazz Jennings is an American YouTube personality, spokesmodel, television personality, and LGBT rights activist. Jennings is one of the youngest publicly documented people to be identified as transgender. Yay.
Oh, maybe they're not famous. Maybe they're just famous because they're trans. I have no fucking clue. I thought it was somebody famous. You can see how much I follow it.
But okay, there's got to be hot, sexy women with dicks.
Does there?
Okay, for this to take off as much as it did, right? There had to be a win somewhere. Like, are you following me? I'm not.
A win for who? Somebody?
No, if I was the first trans female or male, whatever, if I cut my dick off first.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I put a wig on or whatever and some blush and
Lipstick.
whatever, lipstick, foundation, highlights. I don't know other makeup terms.
Dress and lipstick. That's all you really need.
Okay, but if I was the first one to do it, it would have been the end of it. Like nobody would say, "Oh yeah, I got to do that."
You think?
Don't you?
I mean, yes, but there are men who find you attractive, I'm sure. Right?
Send me an email.
So if that's the case, there has to be someone who would find you attractive once you put lipstick on.
Oh. Okay,
Or-
yeah, maybe. Okay, fine. I'll give you that. Maybe there is one or two people out of the 8 billion in the world, but it still wouldn't have. It would have stopped the whole thing. Okay, I'm just gonna Google hottest
Hottest trans person.
hottest trans.
Look up. Do you know? Have you been following anything with this Mulvaney, Mulvaney, whatever the fuck
No.
that dude's name is? Dylan Mulvaney, I think. Look him up.
Okay, there's like you can't tell me that you wouldn't fuck some of these.
They don't have a vagina. How would I?
They got 2 cunts.
I forgot about those. I forgot about the 2 cunts. So look up Dylan Mulvaney and see if you think that this dude's hot.
Okay, hold on. First, I'm gonna put these people on the screen and dox myself again. Share screen. Hottest trans woman.
Did you look it up on Pornhub? That one on the very, very top right, all the way to the right, is the hottest.
The one with the beard.
Yes, the only one with the beard. None of these chicks are attractive.
Oh, you're so full of shit.
They look like men, dude.
The one in the middle does not look like a man.
The one in the middle that says Delta behind in the background,
Yeah,
that looks like a fucking man. Are you serious? Like in the face.
does not. You're only saying
so gay.
you're only saying that because you know it's a man.
So the one on the bottom row with the pink, like you're
Oh yeah, that looks like it just looks like an Indian guy. Like you're just missing a headdress.
so none of these
The one in the middle and the one to the right.
they look fake. So the one to the right of the one in the middle looks I would say the best out of all these. Like,
Faggot.
but they all look fake. They look like plastic surgery.
Yeah, they look like they're covered in makeup, but I like that.
Maybe you're gay. Maybe that's where we differ. I don't. I don't like makeup at all. I think it's terrible. Unless you're in porno, what's the point of it?
No. So in real life, I like no makeup. Okay.
Right. Same.
But what I'm saying is that the one in the middle is good looking. like you're only saying she's not because you know she's a he. I'm still pretending she's a she.
Huh.
It just no, you just have this thing that you're trying to hold on to or massacate.
Like chew?
You're trying to put up this wall that you are like super straight.
Right. I'm regular straight.
No.
There's nothing super straight about me. I'm regular straight.
Like you sitting here less than a half hour ago telling me you've never finger banged your linguini hole. I don't believe that for a fucking second.
I've never penetrated my linguini ring.
Okay, who am I supposed to look up?
Dylan Mulvaney.
Dylan.
Mulvaney.
All right. No, that looks like a dude.
It is a dude.
No, I mean that looks
So you know nothing about this person?
no.
God damn it, we should do a deep dive into this fucking idiot. This person is a fucking lunatic. Like they're like a trans influencer, and they've got all these like advertisements from like big companies for women, you know, like they've documented their transition, and they just came out on like day 365. They've been making videos. Day 365 of me being a woman, and it's mind-blowing how fucking disgusting this shit is.
Like, give me an example. I want to know if it's worth deep diving into her cunts.
I can't even give you an example. It just the most stereotypical thing that you would think of as like over the top stereotypical, I'm a woman, look at me. Like he made a fucking video like, oh, I'm a 6-year-old girl, and like, look at me spinning around doing like ballerina shit, and just like completely stereotypical. Like, if you had never met a real woman but had watched movies about women, this is what you would think women would look like or act like. I can't even explain it I can't do it justice. I'm sure you could find a fucking 5-second clip that would explain it all.
Well, we're gonna have to do it at a different time. I don't have my other monitor hooked up, and
no, you're fine. It doesn't matter. I thought that you at least had a passing familiarity with how retarded this person is.
So where would I have seen Dylan's work?
It's all over Twitter, basically, is where I've seen it. I don't know. That's the only social media I really.
Okay, so me being
not on Twitter.
Not on Twitter. I think you were testing me, and I passed.
No, I didn't. Say,
homo.
hey, did you see that black guy beat up that white guy? I think your Twitter is just different than mine. See, they tailor your Twitter feed to whatever they think you want to see, and apparently, I want to see trans people.
I'm okay with that. I would much rather Twitter think that I am a self-hating white than somebody that likes boy pussy.
Boy pussy. I wish I could remember the name of that one fucking influencer. Oh my God. This guy is creepy as fuck. Like, I can't even remember his name. He makes these videos where he talks to the camera and like in a real deep voice, but like he's got like a beard, but he's wearing makeup at the same time. It is so fucking creepy, dude. I can't remember his fucking name.
See if I can find it. Influencer with beard
and white big teeth. Like his teeth are unnaturally white.
Okay, with white teeth. Okay, influencer with beard who wears makeup with white teeth.
Yeah.
Greg Berzinski?
Nope.
All right. Boys do it better. Yes, black men are wearing makeup.
Nope.
18 black TikTok influencers who are absolutely crushing it.
Not black.
Bretman Rock.
No. God damn it, I wish I could remember his fucking name. He's got a fucking Patreon where he like gives out tips for kids about how to be trans or whatever.
So it's a trans influencer.
Yes.
Okay, let's try that. I'll put trans in front of it. The best LGBTQ Instagrammers to follow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go there.
Yep.
I accept. Okay, not black.
Nope.
Okay, here's a white one. Jake Graff.
I don't think so.
Sade Gilberty.
Nope.
Monroe Bergorf.
Nope. Bergorf.
Josh McKenna.
I don't know. That might be it. Can you just do it in the like images or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, just look through the images because he'll probably show up. He's the fucking creepiest dude you've ever seen. God damn it! I wish I could remember his fucking name. Motherfucker.
Yeah, there's
a million of them.
No, there's hardly anything here.
Oh.
Maybe it's the white teeth that's thrown off Google. Okay, hold on. I'm going to share my screen.
Okay.
Share screen.
Oh. so crazy.
Anything?
No. Not yet. Nothing. All these people look fucking ridiculous.
I don't know what you mean.
No, not at all. Oh, God.
This is so stupid. All right.
Trans influencer. Whatever.
All right. Well,
Yeah. All right.
Hopefully the trans day of reckoning,
Takes place.
or whatever. I hope they reckon. Hey, you guys going out tonight? I reckon.
I reckon. Hopefully they reckon. Oh, God.
All right. So we are, let's see, we're putting this out. What is it, Friday now?
Yes.
And we're putting this out Tuesday?
No.
Wednesday.
Wait. Wednesday. Yes.
Instead of our, it's so confusing.
So we won't be recording it. This will be pre-recorded. We're putting it out for our bonus.
Right.
Right. You got it.
Should I attach the PDF, the trans fuckery book,
Yes.
to the post?
Yes. Wait, is that illegal since you had to pay for it?
I think so.
Yes.
All right. When do you go on vacation?
We are leaving May 5th or May 4th, something like that. Yeah, I think I got the 5th of May through the 5th of June off.
All right. Yeah. So I've got all that shit going on at work
Yeah.
about that same time. So
lots of meat sales.
yeah, it's going to be tricky.
Mm-hmm.
So if we have to make a choice and only record once a week,
Yeah.
are we just going to put out Patreon only shit?
Well,
and then take some old bonuses and put out on the regular feed, or what?
So, I mean, yeah, we could do it like that, or we could alternate 1 week Patreon, 1 week regular. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know what's better. Like, I guess it's better to do just bonuses. You know what I mean? If that's what we have to do. What I would like to do is pre-record, but I don't know that we're going to have time to do that either. You know what I mean? We basically have a month. If we could pre-record 3 or 4 episodes, you know what I mean? But
I don't know how. Like, okay, this week was a struggle, right? So we did 3 episodes this week.
Yeah.
And the third one, we ended up just having to go through some tranny zine.
which is funny.
Right, but we can't go through that again. And there's no more zines to go through. So,
right.
Okay, so you had asked me to, being open to moving the schedule around.
Yeah.
I'm only going to be able to do Tuesdays or Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Or maybe a weekend, but I don't know.
Yeah, the problem is we don't have really like a strong itinerary. Like we're just driving. So it's like I need to like yeah, we're just driving for a month. So I got to we're recording, I better find a place that has, good Wi-Fi tonight to stay at.
So are you staying anywhere more than a couple nights? Like are you getting
Yeah, we're staying in Texas for a couple days. We'll probably stay in Arkansas for a couple days. Maybe somewhere near Oregon for a couple days. I'm sure we'll be in different places for a couple days.
I'm gonna.
As it gets towards the end of a month of driving, you want to stay in a couple in one place for a couple of days.
All right. It looks like the Beastie Boys episode was taken down. So,
Well, that sucks. Was it too offensive or what?
no, it's fine that it was taken down.
Uh-huh.
So, by the time you're hearing this, hopefully everything had blown over. But because I think we can just talk openly about what we did.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Right?
I don't see why not.
Okay, so we dug up the old Beastie Boys episode. Okay, so I said we're going to talk openly about what we did and then start off with a lie, but whatever.
Right.
So we dug up our old Beastie Boys episode,
Uh-huh.
and the audio was corrupt, so we re-recorded it. How's that? And
You started recording and I didn't even know we were recording. I thought we were just talking.
so anyway, we recorded a 5-minute Beastie Boys episode. Now that we have these newfound the ability to add ads on our show, and for now we have said for short term, so don't get used to this, that we didn't want to have ads in the middle of our episodes. Either the beginning or the end is fine.
Uh-huh.
So we took the Beastie Boys episode, recorded it. It was 5 minutes long, and put 24 ads in the motherfucker. But Spotify kicked it out. So,
So awesome.
or I'm sorry, 27 ads.
Yeah, 27. I think we need to try to get it back up. 27. Keep going down. 26 ads. Try that. See what's the lowest amount of ads they'll take.
So what we were hoping for is, without asking for it, but now that we can't do it, then we can say what we were hoping for, is that we put out like a 5-minute ad or a 5-minute show just fucking filled with ads. Like it was just filler. It was some AI generated Beastie Boys script, which we could probably just go ahead and put that out on Patreon because
yeah.
it's so shitty.
Yep.
You know what? I'll just play it at the end of this.
Okay.
That way I'm not putting out the
Beastie Boys episode.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can't
Why?
because I took it down.
Okay. God, it's so difficult. We need a producer.
Oh, you know what? If you stall for just a second.
Oh boy. You know I'm terrible at stalling. Jeffrey Marsh.
Are we just
I'm pretty
saying names?
I'm pretty sure that's his name. God, I think I got it. Go ahead and do what you're doing. I'm looking it up. It is. Ha! It is. This fucking guy. Okay.
Okay. Beastie Boys. Put that on the desktop. Can play it on my phone. Anyway, yeah, so we had AI generate a script and then we just read it and just blasted ads all over the motherfucker,
Right.
which I thought was a fucking great idea. And we were hoping you guys would just go to sleep with it on every night.
Right. Should I play this video if I can? I don't know if we'll get kicked off.
What is it?
It's a YouTube. Well, it's a TikTok video. Can you play TikTok videos on YouTube?
Yeah, as long as there's no music.
No, I don't think so. Share screen. This one. Share. This guy. Have you seen this guy before?
Looks like from Adam Sandler movie.
I don't know how to make it like sound. I don't know how to make the sound fucking work.
When you clicked it, did you click the share system audio?
Oh, stop sharing. Present. Share screen. Share tab audio. Yes. That.
Click it.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Click. Just read what he's saying. You be the words.
I can't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work if you can't hear it. You have to hear it for it to work. So never mind.
All right. You done?
Bye.
No, we're going to play the Beastie Boys?
Oh yeah.
Welcome to Beastie Beginnings, the podcast where we explore the history of the iconic Beastie Boys. I'm your host, Doug.
And I'm Anthony. Today we'll be diving deep into the story of one of the most influential and eclectic bands in hip hop history.
That's right, Anthony. So let's kick it off by introducing the three members that made up the Beastie Boys. Michael, Mike D. Diamond, Adam MCA Yauch, and Adam Ad Rock Horowitz.
These three New Yorkers came together in the early 80s and were initially a hardcore punk band. It's hard to believe, but the Beastie Boys we know and love today started out with a completely different sound.
Yeah. They formed in 1981 as a four-piece punk band with the original lineup including Michael Diamond on vocals, Adam Yauch on bass, and Kate Schellenbach on drums, with John Barry on guitar.
But things really started to change when they met Rick Rubin, a then up-and-coming producer and DJ who would later co-found Def Jam Recordings with Russell Simmons. He saw potential in the Beastie Boys and urged them to move from punk to hip-hop.
That transition wasn't too far-fetched, considering the band's love for both punk and hip-hop. They started experimenting by mixing punk rock riffs with rap beats, which would become a signature sound for the Beastie Boys.
And during this transition, John Barry and Kate Schellenbach left the band, and Adam Ad Rock Horowitz, who was previously in another punk band called The Young and the Useless, joined the Beastie Boys.
With their new lineup and a fresh sound, the Beastie Boys released their first hip-hop track, Cookie Puss, in 1983. This single was a hit in the underground scene and marked the beginning of their journey as a rap group.
And that journey would take off even further when they teamed up with Rick Rubin to release their debut album, License to Ill, in 1986 under the Def Jam label.
License to Ill was an instant success, featuring hits like You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party and No Sleep Till Brooklyn. It became the first hip-hop album to reach number 1 on the Billboard 200 chart.
The album was a game changer, not just for the Beastie Boys, but for hip-hop as a whole. It introduced a new sound that blended rock and rap, and it brought hip-hop to the mainstream audience.
But success came with its share of controversies. The Beastie Boys were often criticized for their partying lifestyles and rebellious attitude, which was reflected in their lyrics and live performances.
Yeah, they were definitely known for their wild antics, but that didn't stop them from growing as musicians. In 1989, they released their sophomore album, Paul's Boutique, which is now considered a masterpiece.
That was produced by the Dust Brothers. It took the Beastie Boys' sound to a whole new level. The album showcased their growth as lyricists and their willingness to experiment with different genres.
Absolutely, Dorg. They continued to evolve with each album, exploring new musical styles and addressing various social issues. Their 1992 album, Check Your Head, saw them return to their punk roots while incorporating funk and jazz influences.
And let's not forget their 1994 album, Ill Communication, which featured the hit song Sabotage. This album further solidified the Beastie Boys as pioneers in hip-hop, and its innovative music videos, directed by Spike Jonze, left a lasting impact on the music industry.
Over the next decade, the Beastie Boys continued to release groundbreaking albums such as Hello Nasty in 1998, which won them 2 Grammy Awards, and To the Five Boroughs in 2004, which was a tribute to their hometown of New York City.
The Beastie Boys' ability to constantly reinvent themselves and push the boundaries of hip-hop is what made them such a unique and influential band. They were also dedicated activists, using their platform to raise awareness around various political and environmental issues.
That's right, Dorg. They were particularly involved in the Free Tibet movement, organizing concerts and speaking out on behalf of the Tibetan people. Adam Yauch even founded the Milapra Fund, a non-profit organization that aimed to support social and environmental causes.
Unfortunately, in 2012, the Beastie Boys' journey was cut short when Adam MCA Yauch tragically passed away after a long battle with cancer. His passing marked the end of an era, as the remaining members decided not to continue the band without him.
Yauch's death was a huge loss for the music world, but his legacy lives on through the Beastie Boys' extensive discography and their lasting impact on hip-hop and popular culture.
Absolutely, Anthony. The Beastie Boys have left an indelible mark on the history of music, inspiring countless artists and creating a sound that will never be forgotten.
And that, dear listeners, is the incredible story of the Beastie Boys. From punk rock beginnings to hip-hop icons, they've forever changed the landscape of music.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Beastie Beginnings. Be sure to follow our podcast for more deep dives into the histories of your favorite bands and artists.
I'm Anthony.
And I'm Doug. Until next time, keep exploring the world of music. Outro music.
Outro music. Outro music.
All right. Bye. Bye.
Oh, bye. Outro music.